All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the world, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord Yahweh is his name. Um, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai are men of war. And that's the spirit that brothers is supposed to be in for the times that we are living in. The Lord isn't about none of that soft shit, holding hands with nations, letting women rule over you. The Lord is the one that start wars and end wars. He said, I create peace and create evil, or create light and create darkness. The darkness be all the evil that's going on, the death, things of that nature. Yahweh put Yahweh Shai in charge of that, man. You know, so us brothers, we gotta be in this spirit. If you're not in this spirit, you gotta get in this spirit. If you're in this spirit, you gotta double down, slash be an expert type situation when it comes to being on point with the war and things that's going on around us, man. Because in the coming days, um, Esau didn't let me download the Apocrypha, Slacky. But in the coming days, when all hell break loose, that's what the movie Purge showed you. That people it's gonna be all out fighting. The movie will roll, all out endurance, and people trying to kill you. You don't have to get in the battle. You don't have to know how to fight and defend yourself. On top of that, the Lord gonna give His men spiritual power to defend themselves in these coming days. Um, what other movies can I say? The Book of Eli. Uh, it's a multiple movies that's coming to my head, but I can't think of their names. But you have to be uh in the spirit of war because that's what's going on around us, man. I can bring this precept in. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal. As you can see, there's a lot of killing going on. The healing and stuff ain't gonna come to the kingdom of heaven, man. A time to pluck up that which is planted. America's being plucked up by way of Bible prophecy. That's why it's all this bad time and evil going on. The money system's gonna collapse. Uh, uh, you know, that's why things is going on the way it is, man. A time to be born, a time to die. People are being born for their judgment, and people are dying for their judgment. A time to break down and a time to build up. The kingdom is going to be built up next after we go through this process of everything being torn down, or America being plucked up and all this death and such. I'm finna jump because this is the point. Um, where is the point, man? Okay, verse 8. I overlooked it. Slack it. A time to love and a time to hate. We ain't in a time where all that loving, besides amongst us brethren. But a time to hate. There's more hate going on in this world than anything. That's why so much death. A time of war. We are in a time of war. And a time of peace. We are not in a time of peace. There's wars everywhere. From these country wars to these racial clashes. This is going on all over the world. This is Bible prophecy, man. Us brothers and you sisters, start with myself first, got to be on point with these things and stay up to date with the news and things to stay in the spirit of it, because when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna have to be ready to move. You have to be ready to be a pilgrim. You have to be ready to get into action. And we were given this word to set us far ahead of every individual that doesn't have this knowledge, you know. So, with that being said, call all Yahweh Shemel Shai. Honors to the elders and apostles that were well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.